Hey, good evening. Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com, and I want to just go over BioScript for you here. And this is why. Stock's too darn cheap to trade, frankly. $3.70. That's just a real risky, volatile stock because it just kind of doesn't take that much to push the stock in a direction that gives you a bigger percentage move than you're really looking to get. If it's in the right direction, that's awesome. But if it's in the wrong direction, it's not so awesome. Here, from top to bottom, stock's like basically 20%. Okay, this is a pretty tough trade. Similarly, like back here, maybe the one time you could consider trading it, if you were watching this stock, and I wasn't, was when the Bollinger Bands were this tight, stocks at a key, couple of key moving averages, and then you're looking for a breakout. Okay, fine, you get it here. But how far can you really expect this stock to go? But one thing that's come through loud and clear on this chart is where is resistance on this chart. I just kind of stuck a line here somewhere around this area. So if you look at all the times, going back over a year, that the stock hit this 325, 330, whatever it is, right around there, it's, just a whole bunch of times. And so here it is coming up to this level. And, this is my point. If you want to be making this trade, you had to have been watching this stock, like stalking it, just watching it, maybe have an alert, maybe have a buy stop where you're only going to buy the stock, say if it gets up above 325, something like that, because it just keeps kind of pushing, but it never really gets there. And then finally today, bam, this stock makes a big move, 15% in a day. But if you had just been hanging on to this stock, I guarantee you'd have been shaken out about 15, 20 times. I mean, it's just been that kind of stock. So my point is, for me, and I asked Mark Minervini about this today, actually, and I said, what do you think about the breakout here? Or is the stock too cheap? And his point was, yeah, it's a great breakout, but I don't trade $3 stocks. And so I'm showing you this not because I think this is a stock you should buy. Look, this thing could be up at 450 tomorrow. We don't know. Huge, massive volume. But I'm showing you this because it's a great chart. This is the kind of chart that you want to be looking for. You want to be looking for a chart that shows some serious resistance, some serious tightness. Now, this has been still pretty choppy, but over the last several weeks, the stock had been kind of trading in a range here. So when you see a stock like this, you see it. Let's get in here. Okay, then here's what you do. You do a Ron Popeil. Set it and forget it. You just set your alert and then forget it. And then one of these magical days, your alert's going to get hit, and boom, now you have a trade. But in the meantime, you're avoiding this entire mess. You're just forgetting all about it. So you can start doing this. Try to do this strategy with other stocks that maybe just have the decimal point at least over to the right one level, as opposed to a $3 stock, maybe a $37 stock. But keep in mind that resistance, when it's really, really consistent for a long period of time, when that stock finally breaks out above that level on volume, that is an indication of institutional buying. Has to be. I don't know who was buying this thing, probably several institutions, but somebody was, and it pushed the stock up even more. So anyway, watch the stock for maybe some more continuation tomorrow. I don't know, but I will tell you this. If the stock starts to fall lower, I wouldn't buy it. I would just keep it on your watch list and wait for another setup. Okay, members, over to the strategy session. I have what I believe will be the best video that I could be producing for you at this time. And it doesn't really have much to do about buy this stock here, right now.